Hello world, and welcome to the Common Sense Man's News and Talk Show here on this Tuesday, February 12th, 2019. This is a show where we discuss news from different news sources via the internet, discuss them in a common sense way, trying to bring the left and the right a little bit more together on just about everything you can possibly think of. Please email me your suggestions to commonsensemen@gmail.com. That's common with a K. Or call in. Let's have a live discussion via Skype, cell phone, landline, satellite link, whatever you want. 805-994-0606. Let's touch on any subject you want to discuss live here on the YouTube. All right, starting the news today, we're going to go to Fox as we normally do, and of course they're always usually different than everybody else. And this one is Hillary's FBI. There's a picture of Hillary with a weird look in her face, and some other people that I can't think of their name right now. It says new email docs hint at secret contacts and dubious proposal and a director's delusion. So if you want to read about that, go there to Fox, because I'm sure they're trying to take away from all the other shit that's happening here in the world. Going to CNN, fragile deal hangs on Trump's response. What are they talking about? The government shutdown that could happen on Friday. Negotiators reach an agreement to avert a shutdown, but it's unclear if the president will accept it. So there you go. Another shutdown looming. It's all up to the president. Of course, he's probably going to come up with a different way to pay for the wall. Just let him do it. Jesus Christ, move on. Let's move on. I move over to CNBC. Investors take biggest cash position in a decade despite market rally. The fourth quarter stock market meltdown continued to reverberate with investors in January. So there you go. If you were one of them, go ahead, go to the top news there at CNBC. USA Today, selling off Manafort fortune may help Mueller break even. What are you saying? What are you talking about? Well, yes, the Mueller investigation is costly, but the millions seized from Manafort have it on track to break even. There you go. They're going to use those funds from that. Interesting. They should use the funds from El Chapo. Like someone posted that. Use the funds from El Chapo to build the wall. Doesn't he have like billions or something like that? Whatever. It's crazy. Moving over to BBC, and topping our news today kind of is Maduro. Maduro who is the president of Venezuela, condemns extremist Trump. Venezuela's embattled president tells the BBC the offer of aid is an intervention planned by the USA. He calls them warmongers. That's the Trump agency. So there you go. Who knows if that's true? It probably is. I mean, I've watched enough shows and documentaries to know that, governments are really screwed up, and we do some screwed up stuff that we never even know about, and I'm sure that's what's happening down there, trying to influence the country. I don't know. Do you agree with that? Do you disagree with that? I don't know what to even say about that, but we're going to move on. Move over to MSNBC. Morning Joe fact checks Trump's false claims about border policy. During his Monday night rally in El Paso, the president doubled down on his assertion that the new border in the city dramatically reduces crime. The Morning Joe panel facts checks Trump's claims made during the speech. So if you want to check that out, if you want to see more lies from President Trump, there you go. You go to the B or MSNBC. Moving over to sports, really nothing too much happening in sports right now. Westbrook set a triple-double mark. It's unbelievable, blah, blah, blah. On this date, 2000, Vince Carter just dominated the slam dunk contest, so there you go. Nothing really happened in the sports that would really be of interest to anybody. TMZ, move over to DMZ. Chris Brown, cops visited for welfare check. You're saying welfare? He doesn't need a welfare check. No, that's not what they meant. Welfare check. I guess he gave out his address online, and he has millions of followers, so they had to go there to make sure he's okay. So now everybody knows where he lives. He basically gave a roadmap to where he lives, Chris Brown. So if you're into that, go check it out. And Floyd Mayweather, crazy Gucci shopping spree boycott. Yeah, right. He ain't boycotting Gucci for doing the blackface shirt. He says, I ain't part of that. He goes, he doesn't follow that shit. More power to you, Mayweather. He lives. He. You know what? He drives his own car. He's on his own path. He doesn't follow this other bullshit and fall into this kind of shit, which I actually respect him for that. I do. Moving over to travel leisure, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's a depressing day for travel leisure. Not too much stuff going on, but if you happen to be going to Estonia, which I was almost going to go there a couple years ago. That's in the Baltic there, up in below Finland and stuff. They have their annual sauna marathon this month. So if you want to go over there and do a sauna marathon, you need 3 other guys, 4 people total, and it costs you some money to do a little sauna thing and blah blah blah. But that's really about it for travel leisure today. Not much. I know it's a little depressing. All right, that's going to end it for this Tuesday. We're going to go to our Facebook quote deal, and this comes from it's a repost, and I really like this just because it's from the person who it came from too, and it's about pro-choice and abortion and everything. It's real quick, real brief. It says, just because I am pro-choice does not mean I am pro-abortion. It means I understand that your choice is none of my damn business, and I will always fight for your right to choose. So there you go, a different perspective on things. I like it. Let's end it on this Tuesday. Please subscribe to my channel, the Common Sense Man's News and Talk Show, here on the YouTube, or call in. Let's get a live discussion. I need to get this going. Let's call in. Let's do live discussion. Don't be afraid. Do not be afraid. I do not bite. Okay. Have a great Tuesday. We'll see you on the Hump Day Wednesday. Ciao.